traders, thank you so much for joining us into today's session. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Guna. So I've been trading for over 4 years now. And what I do in my live stream, especially in my YouTube page, is I share with you guys latest information pertaining to price action, especially sharing with you guys any trading opportunities that I'm anticipating to take on the day. If that sounds interesting, guys, without further ado, sit back, relax. Let's get into today's session right away because I would like to speak about Dogecoin as there is a potential opportunity happening as we speak. Okay, so Dogecoin, right? We are very clearly, based on bigger time frames or so, heading towards the upside. Personally, okay. Yesterday, I gave you guys a potential analysis for BTC and ETH for potential selling opportunity. Okay, let me just go through that first. So I told you guys to wait for price to come back inside of the zone. Yesterday, New York session that didn't happen. Okay, of course, because during New York session we only came all the way up to this level. This is the zone that I want to see price come back into. However, today when Asia session actually kicked in, price was already inside of the zone, and then we start to see a move towards the downside. However, I did not focus on selling opportunities, even though price actually did consider play out. Okay, price did move towards the, let me remove this target. This target is particular. Price actually has moved towards the downside. Okay, regardless. However, based on bigger time frames, we are actually right now potentially making a move towards the upside. We are not really bearish anymore. We are kind of bullish. So why I just draw off this is because I personally want to not challenge, but understand in terms of what am I looking at, what price action actually showed me yesterday, and then right now because of that structural change that happened today, how will this play out? How will market actually start to behave? That's all. I'm not really looking for selling opportunities anymore for BTC, guys. If you guys entered, okay, once price came inside the zone and then you saw bears come in, congratulations. Okay, really congratulations. Our analysis yesterday was somewhat accurate. However, because when the time when I woke up today and then I saw the market was really roughly moving away, and I already start to see a market structure shift. Okay, especially in bigger time frames. So then I was like, maybe it's not a good idea right now to keep focusing on selling opportunities. Instead, I would just leave all of this price action analysis just to understand how market will tend to behave. Why I say this, right, is because imagine, let's say, imagine okay, we want to push something. Okay, not really push something. Let's say you want to walk from point A to point B is only a straight line. Okay, one path, there is literally nothing in your way. The other path, there is a big box there, but not heavy as to the point that you cannot move it. It's just difficult to move. So the difference between path A and path B, right? Path A, you will still reach to the same destination, just easier. Okay. Vice versa, path B, you will still reach the same destination, but with a little bit of struggle. Because why? You have to push that heavy box away, then only you can continue on your path, even though it's just a straight line. So what I'm trying to understand here, based on the same concept, because the path is clear, whereby right now potentially we want to move towards the upside, right? But there is a box in the path. So I want to basically study what price will show inside of this box for me to next time potentially understand and how to say reconfigure my entry opportunities if this kind of situation arise. So basically, this is a study session for me for BTC. Even though 4 years I'm trading, guys, I'm still learning. I'm still backtesting every day. Even today, I was backtesting all the way up to 6 p.m. But I enjoy it. Okay, I enjoy it. It's not. I'm not telling you guys should backtest for hours like this. Then only you can find success. No, I do it because I enjoy it. That's all. Okay. Later I will show you guys more trades about ADUSD. So yesterday actually I lost for ADUSD. I will show you guys the trade. I actually anticipated for buying opportunity, but I saw something incorrect. Okay, that is what after I analyzed today, and then I found out. So I will share that with you guys, so you guys don't make the same mistake. Okay, so coming back to Dogecoin, Dogecoin shows where you can guys can see lah, we are really making a bullish momentum move towards the upside, and then I saw a potential opportunity here. Price is also playing out as we speak. I know it's a very not much of movement yet. I understand. Okay, but again we are quite early off lah. New York session also kicks in later, only about 9:30, right? So there's still quite a bit of room for this potential trade to play out. If you guys see, I put here 1 to 5, right? I'm not asking you guys if you want to enter this trading opportunity to aim for 1 to 5. Definitely no. I'm just putting this risk to reward, okay, to understand how market will behave. Let's say if market is moving towards us, because again, guys, I can be wrong. Remember this. See, this can happen. I am okay with that. Because why? This is the part of the risk of trading. So when this happen, what I will do? Backtest, analyze again. What did I do wrong? And then I will teach you guys. Okay? We have to be okay to lose in trading. That's why trading, not many people are able to find success. Because most of us cannot really lose. You have to learn to lose and be okay with losing multiple times over. Then you will find success in trading. Okay? So you see, why I put 1 to 5 in this case, I know but Guna, you always tell us focus 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. Yes, even I do. I also do that. Okay. Why? I just want to understand the potential room of where price can go to. Not necessarily I want to aim 1 to 5, guys. Not necessarily. It depends. So if I see price do this, right? Okay. Remember this, I can keep on potentially holding my trade. Because why? We are healthily moving towards the upside. However, if I see price starts to do this, move, 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 and then we start to like this. Then probably I'll just get out of the trade. Okay, but my main goal is 1 to 3, 1 to 3.5 roughly. This is my main goal. I just want to understand the potential range on which I believe price can be going to. Why I say this potential? Because this is not the ultimate target, not ultimate, but not the highest. I believe this is the one. 0.23459 is where I believe price can actually go to. So you see, we actually not really all the way pulling our TP to here 1 to 7, or we just 1 to 5, okay, and just want to see how price will react while price is moving. Okay, again I'm seeing the lag. I don't know why suddenly the lag will be coming. If you guys are seeing any lags, means please let me know. Good evening, teacher. Hello, good evening. Thank you for joining the live stream. Yes, agree. Sometimes we think we lose, but actually we learn something new. Yep, agree. I very, very, very much agree with that statement. That is trading. Huh? Okay, guys. So same for ETH. Yesterday, ETH I shared with you guys to wait for it to come inside the zone. Similar thing, New York session, we didn't really come inside the zone yet. Kind of touched it at the end of New York session with 3:30 a.m. I believe everybody's sleeping already at the time. And then pre-Asia, price was inside of the zone, and then we start to see a move away. This one is not a very successful trade for selling opportunity, because why? You see, we still move all the way up and then we move away. So almost kind of consolidating. But again, why I draw this is because similar like BTC, this is also showing a bullish momentum towards the upside. So I want to just study and understand what is going to happen inside the zone. I am primarily focused on Dogecoin. Okay. Solana, I didn't see much of a entry or trading opportunity, so that's why I didn't draw much. I just understand we are nearby a key level, and then I would only potentially find opportunity once price breakthrough and then come back to retest this key level. Then I will try to see if there's any potential opportunities. Which, to be honest, since today is Wednesday, right? Yeah, maybe by Thursday, tomorrow, or Friday, we might see that happening. Okay, maybe tomorrow or Friday. So we might have an opportunity this week for Solana. Let's wait and see. But as of now, primary focus for me, Dogecoin. Okay, so let's jump into Forex, guys. So I speak about gold first. So yesterday, remember, guys, I told you guys to anticipate for a buying opportunity. Yes, we were somewhat successful because market did move towards the upside. It was very strong and very beautifully moved towards the upside. We analyzed roughly here. Okay, so market did move, and then now we're starting to make a move down. I personally took off my trades, okay, for gold, The reason being is because uh, I kind of seeing other price action related concepts not really playing out like how I would like it to be. So even though price quite close by to my targets, okay, I didn't like what I saw, so I just take got out of the trade lah, with very minimal profits, because actually I was earning quite okay when the moment come here. But then when the market started to move down in this sense, I didn't like how price action was showing in this area. And also I analyzed other currencies and other markets to understand the economical side of the story. And I didn't really like how market was moving. Okay. So because based on how I backtest, right, I understand how market should react, not massa, because we don't own the markets, should react based on how I would personally like to enter a trading opportunity. This is not it. Initially it was, but then after that, when we start to see that move down, right, it is not it. So I'm not primarily focusing on buys or sells for gold as of now. I am just waiting for actual clearer setup to form itself. So it's not really forming right now, but yeah, we're just waiting lah. Actually, gold, I'm just waiting right now. Price did move beautifully yesterday, but I didn't like how it moved today, so I got out already of the gold trading opportunity. Let me now share with you guys the trade that I lost. AUD Okay, so this is the trade I lost. Right now, this one I say focus on sales. Initially, I was targeting these areas yesterday, similar to gold, very similar to gold. So, what was my mistake? Okay, I believed, right, that bulls were actually present in this area. Were they present? If you ask me, kind of, yes. But based on how I trade, there is a very specific criteria which I actually believed it happened, but it didn't. Not that it didn't. It happened, but with additional steps, and those additional steps was not part of my game plan. What I mean by that, right, is like, okay, let me try to find a easier explanation now. Because if I explain just based on analysis, right, I believe I'm worried if any of you guys are not really familiar with some advanced concepts about liquidity. Also, you might get confused. So, like similar like the box concept, right? Let me try to think of how I can explain this. Okay, let's say like walking up the stairs. Okay, we understand the most stable way to walk up the stairs is one step at a time, correct? The most stable and most safe way. But to get there faster, we can skip one stairs, okay, we can jump, okay, every two or three stairs, definitely, but the risk is definitely higher. Based on my back testing, I do not back test jumping stairs so that I can get to the destination faster. That is how I became and understand the path to success in trading. Okay? I always take one step at a time to understand where market stably will be moving to, and that is how I follow. So yesterday, instead of seeing that stability movement, I actually saw something else which I thought was the stable movement. Okay, it was here. I'll show you guys where it's here. Okay, I highlight it. It has a relation with liquidity lah, liquidity sweeping and all. So this is not how I would like to see the candles react personally. This is based on my own personal trading strategy lah. This is basically the stairs concept. Instead of taking one step at a time, it is skipping those steps. So basically jumping. Therefore, the risk is higher. So the trade considered did play out. We did move up, but definitely not to my targeted areas. And the worst part, we never even reached one-to-one risk to reward in order for me to actually set BE. I think I can show you the trade. Rehan. Sometimes the facial detection cannot show. Let me find it. Yeah, so this is the one. Wait, I have to make sure I can see yourself so I know which one I'm pointing out. Can you see it? This is the one, guys. So this is the trade that I lost on. I saw yesterday. Yeah. So this is what is the how to say the risk involved, right? when you don't properly check something and you believe that actually happened. So this is what happened to me. See, 4 years trading, okay, I still make mistakes like this. This is very silly mistakes. Okay, this is definitely a mistake that could have been avoided, but I only realized this. Honestly, lah, I only realized this after I backtest. That is why backtesting is so important. Losing is okay, guys. Lose, never mind. Okay, it's okay. It's part of trading. Losing is okay. But when you lose, why you lose? This is very important. This one is a no way can be excused or you can ignore it. Cannot. You must know why. If you don't know why, right, guys, you will never learn. This is something not part of my backtesting, and I only understand that after I backtested. Okay, after I lost and then I backtest and understood. Okay, this is something that should not happen. This is not part of my strategy. This is basically skipping that stairs instead of uh, taking one step at a time to reach the upstairs lah. Okay, that is why I lost on this trade. It went up, but not to where I would like it to go. So as of now, market actually is showing me selling opportunities and is a lot more clearer. However, based on smaller time frames, price did not really come back inside of this zone for me to potentially enter a selling opportunity. If I did, this would have been able to cover that loss. But nevertheless, we are still in a selling momentum, and I do have two potential targets that I'm aiming for. So right now, my primary focus for ADUSD is sell, but that may change because we are in a consolidation phase. Okay, look at the bigger picture. Don't just look based on latest price action, zoom out sometimes. See, we are consolidating. Even though this powerful move made a move towards the downside, this only telling us a probability that we may change structure only. That's it. It's not 100% thing. Nothing is 100% trading. But overall, look at the bigger picture. We are consolidating. Therefore, my selling focus right now only for today is sales. That may change tomorrow because consolidation, we only move in a certain range. That's why another word for it, we call it ranging. Okay? So remember this, guys. For now, I'm focusing on sales, but I don't believe I can find an entry opportunity because price already moved all the way down. We never come back inside the zone. This considered a comeback, but based on smaller time frames, I didn't see what I would like to see based on my strategy. So I ignore this trade, which I should have ignored yesterday, but it's okay lah. If I ignore, I can't teach you guys today. So at least you guys can learn something. Okay, so today got quite a few opportunities. So I marked quite a lot of trades. USD CAD, I'm actually focusing on a buying opportunity. However, market has to come back inside of this zone here. Okay, market didn't come back inside of this zone yet. So basically, that's what I'm waiting for. You can see it's consolidating right now. So I'm waiting for price to come inside of this zone, show me bulls, then potentially I may be focusing on a buying opportunity for USD CAD. But not right now lah. I will see during a New York session because we still have time. 9:30, right? We still have time. Same goes to USD JPY. USD JPY a little bit more, how to say, not critical, but a little bit more waiting process. I need to wait because I didn't see that structure that I would like to see in the smaller time frames occurring. Okay, we do have another primary zone here, but it really depends on how price will be playing out. Which again, same concept. I'm also focusing on buys, but we need to see when price come inside of this zone, if I'm seeing bulls or not, to potentially aim for a buying opportunity. I do have targets here lah. Okay, ultimate, don't look at the ultimate first. Okay, this is the target lah. But of course, I won't be putting TP range there. 1 to 3 or 1 to 2, guys. Remember this. 1 to 3 or 1 to 2. You can be wealthy. Okay, depending on your capital size, 1 to 3, 1 to 2, you can be very wealthy already. Okay, this is my experience speaking. Uh, okay, last but not least, GBP USD. I know quite some time we didn't speak about this trade, this pair, but there is an opportunity arising as we speak. Oh, right now I go down already. When I'm analyzing, it was roughly here, guys. Okay, so you see, I do have my alarms on. I am basically waiting for something to happen based on smaller time frames. So this zone is what I'm focusing on. So basically, I want price to come back inside of this zone, show me something important whereby we want to basically find more bears footprint. So this zone, right, is essentially bears footprint, And then when market come inside, I want to see more bears footprints showing me that okay, bears are actually present. They're actually planning to push the price down. If this happens, I will be definitely focusing on a selling opportunity. I say this definitely because GBPUSD has a lot more stronger. What can I say? I don't want to say bias. Obviously, my bias is moving down. Stronger prediction. I cannot say prediction also. Like stronger things that is telling us bears are really present as of now, and market actually has a strong interest to move down. But again, I remember as of now only. We're not so sure tomorrow how the concept will be. But right now, okay, we are definitely moving towards the downside. Definitely be moving towards the downside. However, we have to be very careful also because this is our zone. This is a key level. Key level is more powerful, and we need to see how market will react. Can you see market reacting off the key level? Okay, that's why trading we have to really understand and really look out for reactions. That's a very big thing. Now, also, when market come here, am I going to sell? No, I'm going to wait for reaction and understand it's bear footprint coming in. Once I see another bear footprint and then I draw a zone, am I going to enter? No, I wait until market come back inside of the zone. Then potentially I'll be looking for selling opportunity. So still a little bit long way to go for GBPUSD, but definitely something I have my eye on for GBPUSD. Okay, traders. To be honest, I think that's it for today. Just you see, like for Dogecoin, okay, right now you see we're still moving down, okay, but we are still within the protected zone. So I would like to wait and see how this trade will be playing out. Once this trade fully play out, let's say if we go all the way down means, then I got something to share with you guys tomorrow. So after I backtest. But as of now, I still believe there is a potential opportunity whereby we may be moving up, but also we have to wait and see how BTC will be reacting. Almost guys, almost coming inside the zone. I don't have to see the zone a bit there. This is the one. Okay, I remove this for a while so you can see it. Okay, this is the zone. Okay, I need to add back that zone now. Okay, because that zone is part of my trading style, so I need to add it back. Huh? Okay, so wait until they come back inside of here, and then we start to analyze. Okay, same for ETH. Again, remember I only give you a trading opportunity for Dogecoin today. ETH, BTC, analyze first. Because why? It's showing signs want to move up instead of down. Gold, like I mentioned, we are showing structure shift whereby we want to move down, but again, overall we are consolidating, so that can change tomorrow. Let's see how. Okay, let's wait and see. ADUSD very clearly we want to move down, but I do not think we will come inside of this zone within today. Maybe too early to speak because still 812. Let's see for ADUSD, but if it comes in, I'm primarily focusing on sales, but depends also at the time what other currency and pairs are actually telling me lah. Okay, USD CAD. As of now, I am focusing on buying opportunities. I do have targets, but I won't be aiming for this target. Remember 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. USD JPY. I'm also waiting for price to come back inside of its zone and then look for potential bulls footprint to aim for a buying opportunity. Last but not least, GBP/USD price is moving beautifully towards the upside. I'm basically waiting for price to come inside of the zone, and then I'll be focusing on potential selling opportunities. Okay, guys. So I think I will leave it here. I hope you guys actually enjoyed this live stream and it was insightful for you as it was for me. If you guys would like to learn personally from me, I do have my own personal training course as well, where I go 6 week training with you guys, whereby even if you're newbie, so no problem, guys. Really, no problem. All of my analysis, everything that I do from Monday to Friday, everything I share with you guys will be able to do the same within 6 weeks' time. All it takes is dedication and practice, and I'll be there, lah. For the 6 weeks' time, I'll be there to guide you guys accordingly to make sure that you guys really understand trading the way on how I do, like, at least. Okay. If that's what you're saying, I do have links in the description below where you guys can reach out to me to find out more details about it. Also, my Instagram handle is below. If you guys would like to follow me, I would appreciate that so much. Also, leaving a like on this video and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already would really mean a lot to me, because I'm trying to grow my channel as much as possible in hope that it can reach out to as many traders out there who is generally interested to just learn on the daily market what is actually happening and what they can be focusing on. which I hope can help them. That's why I'm doing it now, of course. Okay, traders. So have a wonderful rest of the day. I will catch you all in the very next live stream. Stay safe, traders. Good night.